You guys want to see something incredible? So this is actually the top of the axe. I'm just showing you that. See, this is upside down. We all agree there. Okay, well, check this out. Check this out. Look. Right? See? See this? Okay? Good morning, all. Just went and grabbed myself another cup of coffee. And I'm feeling pretty grateful today, friends. Here it is, plain in a nutshell. It's easy to feel grateful and feel good. Good's not a feeling, but you know what I'm saying. Positive. Grateful is the word. But when things are good, and I guess what I mean by that is, for me, it's usually physical. I was thinking the other day as I was swinging an axe, as a matter of fact. So everybody has their little things, right? You've got something that comes up. Don't tell me you don't. You probably do. It could be that left knee or that elbow or that tendonitis or your shoulder, your back. We're human beings. And depending on how you lived your life, you may not have worn your body out as much as the next guy. So age means nothing to me when people say to me, oh, Bucket, like I'll ramble on here one day. I'll have a little sissyitis going and I'll say, oh, I'm getting older or whatever. Well, of course I'm getting older, but I ain't old. Old Cameron Hammer there the other day hits me. He says, Bucket, you said you were an old man. I don't remember saying that, but I could have. And it's in human nature, especially for men, when there's a 70-year-old man and a 55 or a 60 or a 65-year-old man says, oh, I'm getting old. The 70-year-old man goes, you're just a pup. It's just in human nature that we do that. But Cameron, I love you, brother. You've been here a long time and you're a good man. And as a matter of fact, our members group is growing. Friends, I offered memberships to this channel about 4 months ago. It was right around when my dad was passing away. We didn't know he was passing away, but he got sick and he died very quickly on us. You were here for that. But memberships were growing. Ren and the Baconator, you dudes just showed up. Sincerely, thank you. We're a growing community over there. People are starting to share their lives, which is what I want, because you folks know me. You know me, and I'm getting to know you, and I love it. So welcome to Ren and the Baconator in our members group. Anyways, real quick and dirty here, friends. We're going to carry on with this axe build. I've been feeling good lately, and my channel reflects me and where I'm at, because my channel is me and what I'm doing. And if I had it my way, I would be in the bush every day. And I have a little saying, and it's no joke, friends. I don't say it for a joke. I wake up in the morning and I assess the damages, and I make my plans in regards to that. So it's just how it's gone for me. And I'm grateful for it. I can't complain. I'm not a complainer in that aspect. Anyways, enough shooting off. I'm glad you're here. Again, thank you to my members for all your love in the members group. We're having fun over there. It's completely different, and I enjoy it. This axe, I'm going to edit through some of this, but friends, there's some things to learn here when hafting axes. There is, if you're into it. I prefer to go on, off, on, off. I don't like to just get my sander out and go bzz, 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 or my grinder with my tool on it. I like to bring it down by hand and get a really, really slick fit. And the last, say, ½ inch, that friction fit when you pound it on, it's really important. So there's some stuff to watch here. Let's get back into it. Part 2. Okay. Well, let me show you something. Let me just show you something. I'm doing this one-handed. Now watch this. Someone has gone in and see that? Big space there? Let's move it for you and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Wicked axe, I can already tell. But look what someone did. Unbeknownst to you and I, on its journeys and its travels, look what someone did. Right? Look at that. They hollowed out the back of it. So you go to do that now. You go to take that material off the handle It's only on the edges, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Clank. That should be good. Okay, right? Let's just take it off. It is literally all there. Here and here on the corners. On the corners of this haft. Right there. But what's going to happen, because it's only at the bottom, we've got, you can see where they ground it out. We got to get our die grinder in there and we got to square this up, friends. Okay. So you'll notice now what we have to do is we have to come after these corners a little bit. Like this, you see? Or it's just not going to work. You're going to end up with this goofy situation. And unfortunately, it's not your fault. It's not, friends. It's not your fault. But we've got to get these corners off. Okay? Especially down in here, because that's going to be the finish to the haft. See, so I'm taking a shot in the dark here, thinking that ought to do there. Let's go here now. Let's take it. See, this side's nice to work. This side's real nice to work. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take a little of this here like this. That's probably looking pretty good. Be careful here. Be careful here, friends. Okay, let's see how this kind of brings us here, like this. I like working the draw knife, friends. I'm just going to give it to you straight. I really do. I enjoy it. Okay, like that. This guy comes a little more here. Let's see what happens there now. And just for giggles, you saw what we just done, right, friends? It's completely been mashed. So it's not round at the top. So this is going to hurt us at the top. Let's see. But it won't be terrible. It won't be terrible. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give her a little hoochie coochie. Let's have a look at what happened there. Oh, yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We just, oh yeah. Oh, look at this, friends. Whoa. Look at this we just done there, friends. Where are you guys? Hey, come on. That's the bottom of the axe, right? Look at this. Okay, we know we got work to do there, but looky here. We just done fantastically, friends. I'm liking it. Here, I'll show you a giggeroni here. Check this guy out. Look at that. Seriously, friends. Pretty happy. All right. You guys can see what I was doing there. So I'm quite tickled at what just happened, friends. Okay? You saw what I done, right? I cranked these corners off because that's what was happening. That's what was needed. And now we see quite obviously what needs to happen here. It's telling us what it needs to be done. Now, remember, you can also, we may as well do it while it's here. Get yourself a power saw off. And just, if you're grabbing too much peeling, soften these up. Just soften those edges up. See? Because we don't need to, because it'll just keep grabbing and peeling wood. And I find, I don't know, I kind of like this style of fit better. Just to round those corners a little bit. So you're dealing with friction alone. Not this digging and peeling into the wood. Are you guys with me on that? So let's go like this again. Let's slap this sucker back in its spot. Grab our draw knife. Are you guys game or what's happening? Yeah, you are. Okay, good. Upside down draw knife. Let's get a little of this. Okay, I'm feeling pretty darn good about that action right there. As we come down, I know we're gonna need some here. So I'm just gonna get it now. There we go. Okay, grab a little here. That actually came up real nice there. I always enjoy a little of this after, friends. I just do, it's just me. Just me. Okay, let's flip it over. Do this now. You can see we had it here too, and here. This is where we've got to be careful, friends. See? See, these freaking... Be freaking careful, telling you. If you're a draw knife man, you can dig in and take too much, and it's no fun. You're almost better to get your sander tools out at this stage, friends, because you're very close to having a half now. Okay? So, and I can already tell we're going to need to bring this down. I can see it, it's sticking out. Right? We know we are. So, I would like to maybe, I think I'd like to try this, friends. Let's have a little go here and see what happened right there. Let's give it a little of this. Let's go on. Okay, look what's happening. Okay, so I enjoy the step-by-step. Down she goes little by little. Okay, let's bring you guys up a bit now. Let's get back to reality here a little bit, friends. Okay, right in here. Okay, let's, oh my goodness gracious, friends. See, this is gnarly because it's coming straight up and down. This is starting to make and starting to feel. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about having that? Do you guys see the axe? Now, could you imagine if we took all our wood here and moved this head that away? You don't want that with a Tassie, friends. You don't. Just trust me on that. For balance. It's going to be nose heavy regardless. It's a Tassie. Look at the weight distribution right now, friends. Look at that. It's coming, friends. And check this out. I'm actually pretty proud of this so far. Check this out. Right? Look at us go. Look at it. Yeah. Okay, once again, we're 3/4 up the axe now, and we got a good half. But remember, friends, remember, you're gonna put a wedge in. Oh, look at this, friends. Can you guys see this? Oh yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Look where it is now, right there. Look at this, friends. This is lovely. I'm telling you right now, friends. This is totally up to you. You can get your rasping tool out, your 4-in-1. I don't have them here because I actually don't use them. I don't. I use sanders and I use draw knives. And I got no problem getting into this game or this game. Draw knife gig. Right here. I knew that we would need wood out of here. Look at this. Okay, we're still coming in on this guy. And not only that, we're going to need to take some here. There's no way around it, friends. We have more to come here. I'm not kidding. We've got to do this now. See? You may as well take it down there so it's a gradual. So there we go right there. I just took a big bite off of that, friends. And now I've got a flat surface on here. And I've got to tailor this now like this. Okay? And you have to split the difference on both sides or you're going to have a foobar axe. Okay, so I just done right there quite a move. Okay, I feel good about it. I'm going to take another little bit here like that, and I'm going to stop. And I'm going to flip the axe over now. This is for people who want to learn draw knifing. Okay, you can see what I did. There's a flat surface there now, and I need to make this not flat. And you can really wreck things now, friends, if you're not careful. See? Be freaking careful, man. I'm telling you. This isn't the kind of wood you want to be playing around with a draw knife with. It's not. Okay? So, you could almost get onto the sanding now, friends. That's why it's important to keep your draw knife at an angle like this and work it. Okay? A little more there. That's going to open up some space. I'm happy with that. There's another nice little piece there. This is looking good here now. Maybe another little corner grab here. Oh, careful, Buckin. Careful. Don't get too freaking excited here. You're going to end up unhappy. Okay. Okay, let's see how that actually went. You guys seen what I just done? I know you did. I completely changed this run. A lot of guys will just get on the sander, friends. They will. They'll just get on the sander because it's quick and easy. But you don't need to. You just need to learn wood. Learn what it does when you start playing with it. Am I blurry, friends? Look at, did you just see what just happened? Look. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Wow. Holy cow, friends. I would think after that last move that we are near the top of the head. Look at where we're at. Look at that, friends. And look at our axe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's more peeling here. Back in a minute. Right? You see, we're nearly there. See the beautiful profile on that axe now, friends? Okay. Here's what we've got here. We're digging in. This is looking fairly good. That's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. I'll tidy that up. But I mean, we're going down. We're going down real nice. And another thing, I don't know if you'll see this in the freaking camera, but she's coming up dead square. You can never get this unless you throw a bunch of more material out in front of the camera for it to pick up. It's kind of weird that way. You can see that this axe head is actually bulged here. It's bulged here. It's pretty good here. You can see it. It's been abused badly. So let's look out. Let's see where that's coming from. That's grabbing right there. It's grabbing there. So it's this edge that could use a little bit of this action, friends. Just so it stops biting. You guys see what I'm doing here? I don't like it peeling all that freaking wood off there. We obviously need more. At this point, friends, honestly, at this point, it's whatever you're comfortable with doing. You know you're going to have to sand it anyway, right? I'm comfortable on the draw knife. See this here? So we just pulled a nice rift off of that. I'm probably going to come down. There's a wound in this handle. See it there? I just hit it right there. There's actually a defect right there in the handle. I'll sand that out, but it isn't the prettiest. for hafting. You can see it. It's got some gnarliness in it. I'm going to take there it is right there. Look, we're digging into it. So look at, there's actually a defect in this handle. Oh yeah, she's chipping right off. Look at that. So there's a strange defect in this handle right here. I'm going to slow down on that one now. It doesn't really scare me that bad, but I just took a lot off of that there now, okay? So I will now sand this because I want my half to drop down. You see, I want it to drop down. So I had to go in here. You guys can see that, right? I'm going to bring you in close so you can see it. Well, you can see it. Look at this. Right there. See that wound? There's some kind of a defect in the handle. I knew it was there. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But so at this stage, you know, I'll deal with it later, but this is what this will get now. This will actually get this. There we go. We're there now. There we go. But there is a defect there. You can see it. Let's flip this over and see how we did over here. Oh, this side's actually looking really good. I almost think now with this side, I'd almost think it's time to sand. Do I have, you know, I tell you friends, I gotta be straight with you. This is almost freaking spoke shave action. Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. Look. See that? Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it just blew mine. This is when you're getting into intricate work here. Friends, am I alone here? No, I don't think I am. Okay, so now, oh, sorry, we're right there. Yeah. So, we're flush. We're flush. So now, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This makes me so happy. So that's pretty cool, friends. We're able to slide that on almost square on the handle. It's got balance for days. Probably a rock in the sock type action. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there, baby. Come on. Who knows about that? Of course you do. You've been here long enough. Killinger's handles are glorious. So I did this pretty much by hand. Let's see what happens when we go at it like this now. What does it give us? What does it actually give us? Oh, it gives us that. That's what it gives us. So guess what? Dude, you said it. Friends, if you need more than that, I don't know what to tell you. I sure don't. That's a 32-inch axe. That's a 32-inch axe. So I gotta say, friends, at this stage of the game, it's hafted. But what I do now, and it's straight on the haft, right? That's it. I get rid of these tools because I'm not going to be needing them anymore. My spoke shave, it's done. It's done. I mean, I could leave the spoke shave out for a minute because, right? I mean, here's what I'm gonna show you. And this is what I like the best when I take my time with a haft. Look what happens. You can see it, right? It's got dent all the way everywhere. 2/3 past there. Like, you know what I mean? You know, you guys know what I mean. Look at this thing. Right to the very tip. Do they all work out this way? No. But if you take your time and look at where all this stuff is, friends, you can make yourself a glorious half. So this is over. It's over now. It's done. You can see where I'm grabbing and stopping. I'm still stopping right there, but I'm done. That's where it's hafted. So now what I do, this is the stage where I honestly I go like this now. I soften all these edges. Friends, tell me honestly, like, who sits through this malarkey? Which, I want to know. Tell me, friends. I don't care if you skip through. I really don't. Because you'd have to have a lot of time on your hands to watch this. But friends, I can whip an axe together friends, I made this axe for me. I love it, friends. I like a skinny handled axe. I just do. I like something I have them in my hands so often. You hand me an axe, I grab it. You see me. You see what I do. I go, right? And when I hand someone an axe who comes here or whatever, or I'm somewheres and they don't even, it doesn't matter to them. Morgan, I'll have Morgan over and I'm like, Morgan, put this in your hands, man. Feel the balance. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, it's not metal. I don't, he just doesn't care. I do. So every little aspect, friends, I love hafting axes, but it takes so much time for me to get it to where I like to, I take pride in the sucker, eh? And then you go out and swing it. I've got axes hanging in that shop, lying around in that shop that I've hafted 5, 6, 8 years ago, and they're still sitting there, unloose. Like, they just go through the seasons, summer, winter. So it's wood and steel. It is going to, sooner or later, the wood is going to get really, really dry. If you hafted an axe in the winter with moist, wood takes on its surroundings, right? So humidity is a problem, water. So if you haft an axe, in moist weather and it gets sent to somewhere where it's really, really dry, it could loosen up. That's the nature of this craft. So that's why I've always said, like, I won't soak my handles. It's not a bad idea. It's a great idea if you're going to be using it or if it's going to be sitting, or, do you know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of axe companies, the bigger, Swedish and Hoffman, I think he soaks his handles. I think he actually soaks his axes. So they swell up. And they won't get loose for a while after the person gets them. But if you let them sit by the wood stove or in the house, like I did with my Raven over here, they will perhaps get loose depending on when it was hafted. I talk a lot, man. That's it. And wherever it was hitting, I just give a little bit of extra stank. What do you guys want to do? Burn it? Should we burn it, friends? We could give it a light browning. I call it a golden marshmallow. You guys want to turn this into a golden marshmallow or what? She's cold. Let's burn it. That's her. See how that goes on? Did you just... Wow. So there's not much room for expansion. There's going to be a thin wedge in here. And I already know the one I'm going to do. Oh, here's something that's some guys like to do at this stage. And I think I might do it. I'm going to do it, actually. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to share this trick with you. I'm just going to. Just grab one of these. You literally just grab a saw blade. And you go like this. And you can come from the bottom. And you can go like this. You can put a squeeze on it, friends. Put a squeeze like this. Just like this. Not all the way. Just a little, like that. Just put a little squeeze on her. Okay? Okay, that's it. I want this to be perfect, friends. See? We opened up the curve. It was bothering me, actually. Now watch this. Did you hear that?
Friend, did you notice, see, it's not up all the way yet?
Okay.
You see that?
Let's half this sucker.
This is where that final ½ inch to an inch is a major friction fit. You should be able to swing that axe without it coming off.
Okay, that's down. Oh yeah, we're down. And now we can see the curve completely. Look at this, friends. This is why I did this. I want you guys to understand. Look at. Hey? Right? Boom. That's why I did that. Okay? Let's get a wedge. I already know the kind of wedge I'm going to use. Well, here we go. A rubber mat down there. Oh yeah, this is glorious. Or standing up, because I've had this for years, this guy. So this is kind of cool, because I like to show this process as it kind of transpires down the axe. I just do. I think it's kind of cool. This wedge material that I'm using, friends, is crazy. So we've got ourselves a really nice axe here. There you are there. Trust me, it's all you're gonna need. I'm an overhafter. If you want to get down to it, right? Check your half like this. Just up and down, right? Right? Mash it up a bit like that. Make sure you get full maximum blast. Work the wedge up and down like that. Up and down. Do this. There you go. Then you can just work away at this like that, and then go finish up sanding it. There it is. Done. There's a 32-inch handle. Get out your little brush. Go inside and have some Christmas with your wife, your festive, beautiful, loving life partner. And think about all the things you got to be grateful for. And then when the next opportunity gets where you and I get to go out and swing this beautiful crafted, handcrafted haft of an axe, solid as a rock, straight as a bone on the handle, like dead square. You never get to see it because of the way these things are. Oh my goodness. That was a long video. Thanks for watching. I've been having a hankering, friends. A big hankering. What a nice little situation that was, wasn't it? The Killinger, 32-inch handle with a 4.5 pound head with a wood splitting chopping profile, really nice profile, do everything axe. Thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest, and be kind to one another. And I'll catch you on the next video. Gosh, that's nice. I want to thank all the people through the years that have supported this channel. And you guys kind of keep me coming back, making content, and I really appreciate it. I do. So now it's just clean up the gig. You guys know the story. Up on the grinder, swing my swing arm around, make sure it's not going to go falling over, which it ain't. And I guess what I could do to close this whole game off is go like this. This part might blow your mind a little bit. If you don't know how to swing an axe, you don't want an axe like that. You'll break it. It's thin. It's a Killinger handle. It's skinny. It's what they used to sell in the 50s and 60s and 70s. You don't want an axe like that. But I do. I do. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but if you don't know how to swing an axe and save your tools out, you don't want to buy an expensive axe like this, because you'll break it, and then you'll get mad at the guy who built it, and you'll go down a bad road. Just learn how to swing an axe. If you don't know how to swing an axe that good, get a fiberglass Fiskars or a big, huge, fat handled axe. Look at this. How could you not just like look at this thing? What a glorious, fun time that was. Together we spent. It's done. I left it patina. I don't fix my axes up all goofy, like making them all shiny and try to recreate them. That is what an axe looks like when it's rehafted. Right there. Look at that marshmallow burn on there, friends. Right? Yeah, just a nice little haft. Lots of hang time there. Ton of hang time there. Huh. Wow. We'll be swinging that one. Hey, friends?